Right? Dogs, nigga.
New York, what it look like? Huh? Man, it ain't even been a 424 since they let me up out the door. Since my freedom to be restored, I'm already declaring war. Cause for the past couple years, I've been fiending to get a chance. I've been fiending to see my name on $1 million advances. For the past couple years, I've been watching y'all from the sideline. I'm back at the score table, it's my time.
Yo, Bees, one last thing I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
You know, one of the arguments that came up with me and Cortez was, he was like, you know, he said, I think we should have like a crazy card, you know what I'm saying, where URL bridges the gap with KOTD, where they do like the best of them and, you know, the best of URL. And I was saying, do they have a best? And you know what I'm saying?
I would never do that. It wouldn't make any sense.
We came up with a list though. We said Disaster, Paste, Sharon, Big K, Daylight, B.Ilmac, and Head Ice.
Dope. Dope MCs, all talented guys. I would never do that. It would not be advantageous to URL to do that. It would not. There would be no way. First of all, that's a lot of people to pay. Secondly, like, I mean, unless they were all those guys were on the URL card, we were doing it. But it just, I would never do URL versus any other league, because there's no league that, like, when you do a partnership or you agree to do something, there has to be some level of an exchange. You know what I mean? So like, if you don't have as much viewership or the same level of subscribers or just the overall reach, or you're not bringing out the attendance of our smaller events, and this is not to talk down on you, this is just strictly from a business perspective. I'm not insulting any of the MCs that you said. All of the aforementioned MCs are dope MCs, and you know, I think that those would be some great battles. If all those MCs want to, you know, give me a call and come over here and do it on URL, I have no problem. But for us to do that with another brand and give another brand that level of marquee placement, it would not be advantageous to us or a smart decision, because there's no trade-off. We're the bigger company. We have the bigger viewership. We have the it's been proven, the attendance, the turnout, the following, the social impact, the energy, the celebrity turnout. Why would I take that and give that to somebody else? What are we getting from partnering with another company when we're the ones who are selling out these venues and breaking records?
Well,
what would be the gain?
The argument is it would be big for the culture. It would help grow the culture, because
but who would it help grow? It wouldn't make URL any bigger. We're already way ahead, you know, by like 200 million views, by like over 100 and something thousand subscribers. So there's no, it would only give benefit to the smaller league. Okay, you understand? Like, I'm just saying from a business perspective. I'm not talking about skill level here at all. Okay, I'm not taking a shot. I'm just telling you from a bigger. That's like me saying, yo, URL, we do you know, ciphers, or we do battles. Let's team up with NBC and do an equal split. It doesn't make any sense. Why? It's like Pepsi. You know, I don't want to go too far.
If it could make sense, though, would you consider having those guys and making that?
If the other company, whoever the league would be, would have the same level of interest and social impact, subscribers, viewership, followers, views, and ticket sales and attendance, then I would consider it. Because now, this is evidently they have some level of control on the landscape that they can bring to the table. But if it's not that, then it just economically, profile-wise, brand-wise, it would not be advantageous to us as a company. It would only be elevating someone else. It wouldn't elevate us. Because if that was the case, right, they could do another brand versus another brand teaming up. Why do we have to team up with anyone? What is the purpose?
Because y'all the big joints, man. Y'all #1, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but that's That's
and then
business.
There's certain other.
Listen, that's business. But look, think about it like this. These same companies that you're telling us to team up with, they lend from the talent pool all the time. You got companies doing whole URL style cards and 200 people show up. What would be the purpose in partnering with them? Okay. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can look at the crowd, you can see the crowds in these events. And you know, no, this is no slight to them. They do a great job. But I'm just saying, they do what they do, and we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? I feel that URL is a whole different genre of battle rap, a whole different style, a whole different energy. It's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? They have the, you know, the culture clash battles that they do, they like to do, and we have the type of battles that we enjoy doing, and we have a formula that works for us as a company that has enabled us to function and to be number one. So it's like, if you're number one, why do you want to go to someone and partner with them? There has to be a reason there. There has to be something that they're getting at that we're not getting from, you know what I mean, to help boost us and take us to another level. You know what I mean? If you're a big technologies company and somebody comes out with some new app that they patented that's popular and you think you can grab and make money off of, that's why you're going to do the deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's no deal in us doing something with a smaller league. You know what I'm saying? They have all free reign. I mean, they use our talent, they call our talent. You know what I'm saying? Some guys are not exclusive to URL anymore. And they use the talent, and they do events all the time with the battles that would probably be like the ones that you said. They've done these battles, and there's no turnout. Okay. Right?
So I'm talking about if we do it on URL though.
But why? Why would we do that? That would make no sense. Okay, those battles that you mentioned, right? Like the top guys from this league going against the top guys from URL. Well, there's been instances, and this isn't about skill level of who's gonna win or who doesn't, who wins or who loses. There's been tons of instances where they have contracted guys from URL and brought them to their league, right? And no one shows up. The viewership is not high. It's not higher than what it is on URL. The ticket sales, the turnout, none of that happens. So if we're the machine that's powering that, what would be the sense in linking up with somebody else? It makes no sense. No business sense. Now as a battle, if you want to see it, those leagues have the right to hire those guys and bring them over there. And when they do that, it makes no difference. It doesn't sell any more tickets. It doesn't make them come close to where we're at. There's no change. The only change would be that if it was on our platform. So if we're the machine driving that force, what would be the purpose in splitting that or using it? It makes no sense. But again, I'm not knocking any of the talent. All of the aforementioned MCs are dope. This isn't about skill level or who would win or who would lose. You know, people say, oh, do it for the culture, this, that, that. We do a lot for the culture. But we also have to do stuff for us as a business to be functional and to operate. Our job is not to uplift other leagues. It's not our job. We're not stopping them or deterring them. Our job is to do our business. Their job is to do their business. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. This is an industry now. This is a business.
The stakes high, I'm a new jack in the city. By the time my stock arises, I'm taking over the city, like really, And I might just do it with Diddy. I know they wouldn't like that, and I might just do it with 50. Or I might just do it with Jay, or I might just do it with Dre. Either way, I'm trying to get paid, nigga. And when I say I'm taking over, don't think it's a shot. I'm in love with the city, so believe me, it's not. But as long as we run around and mimic the A, the city's mine for the taking, and I'ma set the stage.
All my wrists is frogs.